Hey guys, it's me. I got another rainbow E2, some people call it E3, but I wanted to take y'all again through a complete cleanup. This machine does not look like it has been used very much. Power head looks okay, but in order for me to resell this, I need to make sure, change filters, all that stuff. So I will start with the power head. Set the base unit to the side for now. Wands, I'll go ahead and do those while they're up here. I use microfiber. Microfiber is a way to go. A little bit of alcohol. This will clean anything that you've got, disinfect it. I honestly think this lady just used this thing to vacuum carpet with. Alcohol takes off all the scratches. You can also take steel wool. I keep a little bit of that up here to clean off anything that the alcohol didn't take off. But I do this on everything. I clean everything with alcohol, and then sometimes I'll even take them inside, use my kitchen sprayer and just spray hot water. I've even got a bottle brush that I use sometimes if I can't get these pipes clean, and then let them air dry. Just be careful not to get water in the electrical on these connectors. I'm trying to shoot this from a different angle, so we'll see how it turns out. But again, alcohol and a microfiber rag cleans plethora of this stuff. And again, I'll run those inside. And if y'all hear background noise, it is the 14th, and we have Hurricane Florence coming into town. So actually, we're going to miss a lot of it. We were prepared earlier in the week. But it hit North Carolina on the coast and it's actually going south and then coming through South Carolina. So if you hear wind noise in the background, I've got the garage door open and that's what you hear outside. So on the power head, you've got a little lock button here. It is set to the lock position. So all you do is take a flat head, turn it, the arrow to the, turn this overhead light on. Turn it to the unlock position. You've got two clamps here on the side. Actually, clamp here, and then pop your clamps loose on the side. There it went. Yeah. Now this is the older version of the power head. They've changed this. This had a metal, and these things would rust. I will probably just take this off. Honestly, all it does is keep the belt in place. Let me do this. I should have done this before I started. I don't want to be getting other people's germs in my body. Because you don't know what they done sucked up with the power head. But if you want to take this, it just slides right off. I may see if I can clean it. I think that all this will go in a hot soapy bath with Clorox in it just to disinfect. But whoever that had this evidently sucked up some moisture. It could have been dog pee, plethora of things that cause that to get corroded. You do have an extra belt. They've now changed these. The belt is on the side and it's a forever belt. So you don't have the belt here in the middle anymore. Good Lord. Yeah, this is dog pee. I smell it. I will set that to the side. to get your power head out, lift up on the brush roll and slide the belt off to the side. This will go in a hot soapy Cloroxy bath as well. Lost a cover. Then I need to get the main cover off now. This has got rust on the drive. So this is a little tricky. You've got a clamp here and a clamp here that you need to separate. Do that on one side. It has separated some already. Now you just need to pull it apart. Golly. I will take this in and wash it. It's got buildup on this. And then your power head. The lights, the LED lights lift up so you can clean. Again, I will take this inside and use hot soapy water. It's clogged down in the tube here, so I'll take that in and clean all that out. So I won't show you all that, but I just want to show you how to get it apart. Alright, I skipped a couple steps. I didn't show you guys, but I have gone ahead and reassembled the motor. I cleaned it, reassembled it, so it's ready to go back in the machine. Put the 3 screws back in. I will wipe all of this down. This is really not dust on it, it's just the coloration of the motor. I'm just floored this machine was not as dirty as I thought it was going to be. Alright. So I've got the base unit. Exhaust always goes back in the machine. There are some little guideposts that you can use to line up the seating of the motor. You can't see this on video. I'm gonna have to set this on the floor and stand on it. There's really no good way to seat this motor, but you'll hear it pop into place. Oops. But when it's seated properly, you can see the ring has come through. So just always make sure when you put this motor back on that's done. So now that that's done, we can put our foam back on. And I've said this in a previous video, if this ever gets dirty, you've got 2 options. You can vacuum it off. I use a crevice spool, vacuum it. Or if it's absolute filthy, which it shouldn't be, this is just a sponge. You can put it in hot soapy water, just keep squishing it back and forth to get the dirt out, and then let it air dry for 24 hours. But I'm not going to have to do that with this one. Just pull all of your wires through here. Ready for control board. Control board your air vent lines up with the opening back here in the back of the foam. So all we're going to do is just seat this. It actually snaps on the motor. Your wiring harness here holds the wires in place. And all you do is snap and click into place. One, two. Got another wiring harness holder on the side here. I'm actually missing a wire. I thought it would. Funny. Now let's redo this. It should be 5 wires. Yeah, there it is. It's hiding. 5 wires that are pulled through. So 2 in the front, 3 in the back. My bad. Just snap this back on. I've got another video that has a view from the top that you can watch if you're interested in doing that. Alright, cords back in place. Make sure when you put the lid back on it that you're not pinching any wires. The wires are visible. And you'll see both tabs on all sides lock back into place. Now, I'm not done this yet, so I'm going to wipe down all of this. Wipe down the graphics for this side. So your 2 tabs. Snap them in. I always try to get these machines looking like they're brand new. It's always my goal when I do one of these. Alcohol is your friend, because it will literally take off anything. Alright, so that's done. Ready to pop on my HEPA filter. tab at the bottom. Just line that in there. If you're good to cover, I'll wash that. I'll wash this in hot soapy water, so just make sure you dry it. So again, at the top, you've got the 2 pegs. Just get those seated and pop that in. It locks into place. And I've got the exhaust cover. 2 pegs on the bottom. Seat that. Click it into place as well. That's it. Machine's ready to go. Always wipe down the cord. Again, you don't know how people live, so I'll try to go over everything. I don't want somebody else getting somebody else's germs. People always forget about cleaning the cord, but that's laying all over the floors, and you never know. It's done. I do want to clean. There's the machine. I need to put my tool back in here. If you keep stuff built up on these seals, you'd be amazed at how much airflow you lose because it's not making a perfect fit on your water bowl. Just like a door seal or anything like that. So, alright, machine is done. I'll put some water in the water base and turn it on. I had mentioned putting Clorox in the container if it's real nasty to try and disinfect it. You can also put a cap full of fresh air. That will usually kill any kind of odor you've got in the machine. use hot soapy water on this. If it was filthy, I'd take a brush to it, clean it. I'm just going to do a quick wipe down. I've seen machines come in, I had a filter clean the other day that was, the hose was so clogged, the wand was so clogged, the power head was so clogged. The lady, I don't even know the last time she vacuumed, but it's a wonder she didn't burn the machine up. And those are just common things you can check. You can listen to the motor on a vacuum and tell something's wrong. Filter clean actually has a button just like the Rainbow does on the front now. If something's wrong with the motor and it's overheating, the light will come on the front. This one didn't have it on it. It's right here. I'll set this to the side. And I've said this again and again. Always check your water. I think putting these LED lights in the water is probably one of the most brilliant things Rainbow ever did. If you've got a real filthy situation, you need to change that water every couple of rooms. It just prolongs the life of it. Plus, water evaporates over time. So if you're doing a big house, excuse me. If you're doing a big house, water eventually will start evaporating, and it helps that dirt get up in the motor where it should. So always keep a check on the dirt level in the water basin. You can just look down and see it with the lights. All right, last thing. I've already gone through. I did take hot water and clean the hose out of the dirt out of the hose. Sorry. Again, just wipe down everything with rag. Any white scuffs on it comes right off. And then I always do the end of the power head. Hose one. And again, you can take wax or rub on here and shine it up. I'll take another microfiber cloth in a minute, wet it, clean the entire hose. But that's the hose. I did wash the wands. The power nozzle, I'm going to take this out and see if I can brush this off. I'm just going to throw this away. It's just too rusted. I'm not going to play with that. To the power head. All right. Just to the side. So as you can see, everything's been washed. Put it all back together. There's really not a lot to the power head. Sure one's dry. It's in place. Pick it up. So you should have 4 clicks, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. I just literally dumped the whole power head hot soapy water I had filled up on it. Now these are a little more tricky. I like the way they redesigned this. I did, before I do this, alright, the power head here, I'm gonna do a little trick here. I just need to get this rust off. Take a wire brush. Got it off. Alright. Now I'll put this bad boy back together. This is not easy. So each side has a little finger that sticks out, and you've got 2 little fingers on each side of this. Go ahead and put the belt on the drive shaft. And then what I always try to do is just seat these little fingers. Voila. Easier this time. These brushes are still wet. Extra belt in here because this is a good belt on here. And again, it just snaps into place. And then take your flathead, lock it back into place. I'm going to turn this on and let it run just to spin the rest of the water out of the brushes. And that's it, folks. Pretty simple. Completed cleanup of a Rainbow E2. Hope you enjoyed it.